Hi everyone! Welcome! Welcome one and all to my Xenoblade is over party! Yay! 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 Can I press the, let me press the party horn sound again. That's right, Xenoblade is over party! I did it! I did it, you guys! And if any of you guys say one word about any other game, I will smack you. I will smack you to death. And there are no more Xenoblade games. There's three. There's three, and each one has DLC, and I played them all. So today, I have just a nice, chill little wrap-up for you. I'm gonna share some thoughts, some feelings, some questions, some lovely pictures. We're already off to a good start with the pictures, I think. We've got the Noah stare. We got there's my mouse. We got the Noah stare. We've got whatever the fuck this is. A funny shulk. Noah with a gun. Another funny shulk. Another funny shulk. This guy, Rex. I worked really, really hard on this presentation, you guys. So I hope you enjoy all of the beautiful images I've curated for you to share with you my thoughts as we celebrate the Xenoblade is over party. That's right. So let's take a little bit of a glance down memory lane. We're just gonna, I want you to cast your minds back to more than a fucking year ago. Like more than an entire year ago, when I had a different model, when I looked totally different, and I played Xenoblade 1. First, let's review some images. We've got Ricky feels stupid. Every friend group has the active suicide watch. 10 out of 10 needs to retake the Am I Gay quiz. I can't read the rest of this. Xanax prescription ASAP. Missing person. 2 pictures of Shulk in his swimsuit. Fiora and Rick. fucking thong up on. Yeah, so Xenoblade 1. My thoughts on Xenoblade 1 are scattered, because it was a long time ago now. But I remember being very sucked in by the world, the characters, the plot. It's very epic. I really liked how grand the scale felt, I guess, compared to a lot of the JRPGs that I was playing at the time, where, like, here are some teenagers in Tokyo, or, you know, stuff like that. A lot of it was set in real-life Japan. So the scope of Xenoblade Chronicles was really intriguing. I was like, oh my god, it's this, like, massive fantasy universe, and it felt very unique, because even the games that I played, like, Tales and stuff, that had a fantasy setting, it was, like, it tended to be a little bit generic. It was sort of like fantasy castle, fantasy village, you know, mountain, that sort of thing. But Xenoblade had, like, a really, really unique setting, which was very cool to me. It was very, very intriguing. And Xenoblade had been, when I played it last year, a game that was just so unbelievably hyped up for me. Everyone was telling me it was a fucking masterpiece. Like, it's just, everyone was hyping it up like crazy, and I was worried, honestly. I was like, when people hype things up to me, I'm worried that it's not going to live up to the hype. This one, I think it lived up to the hype. I really got into it. I really like Shulk. Shulk, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my little boy, Shulk. Let me see, what else did I write? It mostly makes sense until the very end. I was really on board with the story. I was totally getting it. I was enjoying the twists and turns. Even, like, the big twists, like Shulk and Zanza and stuff. I was totally into it. When they hit me with the computer processor thing at the end, I was a little like, huh? But everything else makes sense. And I appreciated that. What else have I got to say? It's got a good balance of serious and silly. Like, I feel like Xenoblade, it could be quite sad. You know, like, Xenoblade 1 has some pretty sad moments. But also, like, it's so fucking goofy. This game is so goofy silly. Like, they fucking use Ricky as a volleyball. You finished all of it? No, there's 3. They're just really long. Also, hi, Rebecca. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. The combat, yeah, just on this one. Was not particularly engaging, but to be honest, I feel that way about most of the games. None of these games have my favorite combat. I'll say that. But I do think that, I do feel like Xenoblade 1 was the game I enjoyed the most out of the trilogy. However, caveat, comma, although, it was the first one that I played, and it's been more than a year since I've revisited it. So I wonder if I would feel that way now if I went back to play it again, you know, or like do a New Game Plus run or something like that. Because I had nothing to compare it to, right? I didn't have much expectations. So I was really like blown out of the water by the first one. I was like, oh shit, that's real good, you know? I was like, oh man, that's really good. So I wonder if now, having played 2 and 3 and all that, if I would still be as impressed by Xenoblade 1. But I really liked it, and, you know, it remains preserved in my memories for now until I go back and play it again in, like, 5 years or something. This one also has a really good cast of characters. Really like Shulk, really like Melia, really like Fiora, really like Ryan, really like Dunban. I do feel like Ricky and Sharla are kind of, I could kind of take them or leave them. Like, I got no strong feelings about Ricky or Sharla. But the rest of them are very cool. Love Shulk. The side quests in this one are bad, though. I spent that summer, like, it took me basically, like, a whole summer to play this game. And I would be side questing all the time. I'd be sitting in my bed at home, like, just doing fucking side quests, and it was just never ending. And it wasn't even fun. They were just boring. But yeah, Xenoblade 1 is, really, really solid game, and I really had a great time with it. It had a big learning curve for me, but I'm stupid. I think the gameplay in these games is just so weird. Like, the combat is really unlike any other game, and I don't mean that in, like, a great way. It's just kind of weird, and it's not very intuitive in my opinion. But, oh my god, sorry, I just got 2 massive chat messages. Xenoblade 1 is probably one of the best standalone fantasy sci-fi stories. 2 is my favorite, but 1 holds a special place in my heart. I think how Shulk is heavily revenge motivated, and that doesn't change because somebody gave a speech about how revenge is bad, and because Shulk's curiosity and need to know drives his empathy. Yeah, you know, like, going into Xenoblade 1, I had, like, very weird expectations. Like, I feel like as someone who likes games and anime and JRPGs, I'd always been, like, aware of its existence through the zeitgeist. I'd picked up some random little facts, some random knowledge about it. Like, I know that the main guy is Shulk, he's in Smash. Like, I'd seen Shulk before, you know? And I just got the impression that he was gonna be, like, sort of, like, passive little nerd. Like, he had kind of, like, little nerd guy vibes. I thought that he'd be very much like Everyman, I guess, in the way that most JRPG protagonists are. I didn't think there'd be a lot to Shulk. Like, I always remembered liking him when I'd see him in Smash. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. He has a really cool sword. I like his weird pants. But I was really surprised by, what a fiery personality he has. Like, Shulk is a little bit of a bitch. Tyler Dolan, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Shulk's a little bit of a dick, you know? He's got a lot to learn, and, you know, we'll get there, but it was really nice to see him in Future Redeemed, all grown up. I like Shulk a lot. I also really like Alvis. This game it has a lot going for it. It's definitely not perfect, and I do think that, in hindsight, if I went and revisited it again, I might find some of the gameplay a little bit more frustrating. But it's really solid. I see why this game holds the esteem that it does with people. Like, I see why this game is something special and it was able to launch so much. It's really crazy to me that it came out on the Wii U, man. Like, I didn't even know that until I started playing. I always assumed that it was sort of like a early Switch game. I didn't realize how old Xenoblade was. There's a lot of, like, weird quirks. There's a lot of, like, weird quirks that the series has. Like, the voice acting is quite notable. No, original Wii. What? Oh, yeah, you're right. Regular weight. Yeah, I was really shocked to learn that. I had no idea. There's like a lot of like kind of weird quirks that the game has that I think give it a lot of flavor. Like, I see why Xenoblade fosters the community and inside jokes that it does. I see why the fan base is like that, if that makes sense, you know? I feel you guys, and I like to be in on all the inside jokes now. Now I know about all the great moments, like, that's Dunban over there. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness to this game, like the way it's kind of connected to Xenosaga, the 3DS version. There's a lot of little weirdnesses about it that I really enjoyed learning about as I played, as I streamed, because you guys would tell me about them. I don't know how many of you guys, who are in chat right now were, like, there when I played this game live, but yeah. I genuinely do not understand how they made that game work on the Wii. Yeah, what the fuck? It's amazing that we almost didn't get it. It took a fan movement for NOA to publish it in the US. I didn't know that. It was gonna be just in, like, Europe. That's so interesting. Yeah, like, there's like interesting facts. Like when I say Xenoblade lore, I could be referring to two things, right? I could be referring to Trinity processor bullshit, or I could be referring to why are all of the characters British, you know? It's some water, sorry. Yeah, I like that. I had a really fun time. I had fun getting into the series. It was a good time. So please enjoy these pictures. Also, shout out to my mod Zellen. He provided me quite a lot of these pictures. I don't know if he's here. Let's go to the next slide. This is the shortest one. Future Connected. Irrelevant. I didn't even stream this one. I just played this one by myself. I'm glad it came included, because I would have been mad if I spent $30 on it. Oh, Melia so swag. Melia, my love. I was glad that this was Melia focused. I love Melia. Honestly, though, I barely even remember the story of Future Connected, and there aren't even any good memes about it for my presentation, so here's just a picture of Shulk, and then a picture of Nene and Peepoo, or whatever the fuck this guy's name is. What's his name? What's his Fifu, Peepoo, Kano, and Nene. Nene mentioned, yeah, there's Nene. Look at her, it's Nene. Wanda hi. I'll put Nene there in front of the Monado. Nene's more important than the Monado. Oh, don't look at that. Yeah, Melia had a cute outfit, I guess. I didn't like Shulk's outfit in Future Redeemed. I don't know why he was just wearing, like, a hoodie. It was giving kid at the mall, not fantasy hero, but whatever. Yeah, I have, like, literally nothing to say about Future Connected. This is, like, the most irrelevant DLC. What? Rebecca, don't just drop that in my chat. We can talk about this later. You're wild. Okay, yeah, I have literally nothing to say about Future Connected. Like, it's fine. If I'd paid $30 for it, like I did with, Torna and stuff, I would be mad. What's next? Xenoblade 2! Wow! I have also... This one, I think, has some of the best pictures. It was British voice acting spelled because it was convenient to have a single international English release. Is that true? Oh. So here, enjoy some pictures while I read you my points about Xenoblade 2. So Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2. I cannot put my finger on Xenoblade 2. Why, like, the second I booted it up and watched, like, the opening cinematics, I did not like the setup for 2 nearly as much as 1. Honestly, I don't know the heat of this take. I don't know if this is hot or not. But Xenoblade 2 was probably my least favorite. I don't know if that's like a popular opinion. I really have no idea. And I honestly cannot tell you why. Just something about this one, it just didn't click with me the way that the first and the third do. That's just my personal opinion. I definitely don't think it's a bad game. And it was still great. Like, I still had a great time with it. It's got a lot of fun to it. It has great characters. But I don't know, like, the world setup was a little convoluted to me. I couldn't stop staring at everyone's boobs, which is, like, you know, fine, I guess. You know, if you insist, game, I guess. I did not like the gacha. I didn't like the changing around, like, blades and stuff. I like this one's combat the least. I don't know. I definitely don't hate it. I know that there are people who are like, Xenoblade 2 is so bad. It ruined the game with all its anime bullshit. I do not think that it's bad. It's just the one that, personally, it, like, resonated with me the least, I guess. And I think that, unfortunately, I might have to rest some of my blame for that on our Giga Chad Rex. I just have, like, no opinions on Rex. He's such a nothing character to me. Like, he's nice. He cares about his friends. Like, to me, Rex is quite boring. Like, you know, he seems like a good guy. He's just giving, like, shonen anime protagonist. There's nothing too notable about him, in my opinion. He doesn't even really, like, learn anything at the end. Like, he learns that he likes his friends. He already knew that. Yeah, I have, like, no thoughts on Rex, and I think that he, for that reason, this whole game, like, sticks out a lot less in my head. Like, I definitely don't dislike him, but I just feel like he's not nearly as interesting as, Shulk or Noah to me. Also, it's weird that he has his, like, thighs out. I don't know why he's dressed like that. That's what I think. Some of the character designs in Xenoblade 2 are really weird. Not bad. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, to me, Rex comes off as, like, 11 years old, and I know that he's not. So, yeah, like, look, listen to me. I am a lover of shonen anime, okay? I love a generic, nice protagonist who fights for his friends and is nice. I've got no problems with it. I just think compared to Shulk and Noah, Rex pales a little bit. That's it. That's all, okay? Yeah, and, you know, I do feel like the most interesting characters to me in 2 were definitely, like, Pyra and Mithra, and Torna, and, like, Nia, I guess. Like, Torna is very cool. Torna the characters. Torna the characters, not Torna the place. We'll get there. I really liked the villains of this one. They were kind of, like, comically evil, but, like, you know, they have their reasons, I guess. Not Torna. It is stupid that this game has things called Tora and Torna refers to, like, 3 different things. That's the thing, is, like, when I say Torna, I could be talking about the in-game location, the in-game characters, or the DLC. It's like, god damn. I like Zeke a lot. I like Zeke and Nia a lot. Those are some good characters. I don't like that it's gacha. Boo, gotcha. I feel like the story is a little bit weirdly paced, in my opinion, for this one. I remember for a while, like, Rex has this goal at the beginning of the game that is, like, find Elysium. And it's a very kind of, like, vague goal. Like, it doesn't have a specific place he's supposed to be going, so it feels like for a while you're kind of just roaming around collecting party members, and then Torna shows up, and then they fight them, and then they leave. Like, I feel like this one kind of took a while to get going, and I definitely got into the story at the end, but it took. I had to really warm up to this one. I think more than Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 kind of had me hooked right off the bat. Xenoblade 2. Yeah, like, it's pretty obvious that it's at the World Tree, but then they should try to go to the World Tree and they can't. but I like this one. I like this one too. I definitely like Xenoblade 2, okay? Don't get it twisted. I definitely like Xenoblade 2. I just liked it the least. If you can forgive me for that. So let's also enjoy some pictures. I like this one. I like the two men. I also found this one of Rex and Pyra doing the One Piece thing. I don't know what's up with that, but I think it's funny. Alright, shall we go on to the next? Torna! There were not that many funny pictures of Torna. Yeah! There's some pictures of Adam and Milton. And one picture of Mithra. Enjoy that. So it's fun to play as Jin. I like Jin and Laura fine. I like Hugo. Torna the DLC is the one chunk of this whole Xenoblade adventure that I do feel was quite overhyped to me. Everyone told me that Torna was like so special, was so good. I thought it was like just okay. Like you start and you know how it's gonna end. You have to do a bunch of side quests in the middle. It would have been better as part of the main game for sure. And, you know, I'm glad that I played it, but I also feel like I could have spent those, like, $30 on something else. You know, I wasn't blown away by Torna, really. I wasn't like, oh, this totally makes the experience. Like, I would have been satisfied if I paid, like, $10 for it. Maybe I'm just bitter over having to buy DLC. And now I'm kidding. Actually, a lovely friend of mine bought this for me, actually, so... But, I wasn't super impressed by Torna. It was fine. It was fine. It didn't really, like, give as much context as I was expecting it to. You didn't really learn much here that you couldn't learn from the main story other than, like, Milton died and, Adam made Leftheria, I guess. I could have done without this one, I guess. Yeah, exactly. It was, like, it felt like it was supposed to be part of the main game, and if it had been part of the main game, I would have been like, great, that was a perfectly reasonable Chapter 5 or whatever. But as an addition that costs extra money, I could take it or leave it. I didn't love Torna a lot. And I wonder if maybe I was fatigued, because I don't know if you guys remember, over the summer, I was grinding super hard on Xenoblade 2, right? Like, I was playing Xenoblade 2, I was streaming it for, like, 10 hours a week, like, several times a week, and then I played Torna all in, like, two or three streams, and I just wonder if maybe I overdid it, and I was starting to get sick of Xenoblade 2, and I should have taken a break. But I didn't, and I didn't love Torna. I didn't love Torna. It was fine. It was just fine. I think it's just okay. Like, maybe that's my hottest Xenoblade take. I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone professes that you need to play all the DLC. I think I would have had a perfectly satisfactory Xenoblade 2 experience without Torna. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad take. Please don't kill me. Guys, remember, all of this is allegedly, in my opinion, in Minecraft. Maybe I should have spaced it out more. Maybe if I'd, like, played Xenoblade 2, and then, like, let it sink in for, like, a week or two, and then gone back to play Torna, I would have liked it more. But I just really jumped right into Torna, if I remember correctly. I started Torna, like, soon. This community level system. Like, Adam is fine. He's not a particularly exciting character. Like, he's kind of funny, but I like when he says, "Open, says me." But that's all. Milton is whatever. Hugo looked exactly like, that other guy, I forgot his name. It's fine, you know? Like, if it had been part of the game, I would have been happier. I feel like this one feels the most, a little bit like a ripoff, because it didn't come. Wait, that's Matthew? Whoa, I just mixed up my DLC protagonist. Oh no, I'm a fake fan. Fuck, I gotta stop the stream. I don't know about Xenoblade. Fuck, I don't know. What's a Xenoblade? Oh. I don't fucking know. No, that's so embarrassing. Wait, stop. Stop, that's so embarrassing. I said that so confidently. Oh, frick, that was like the actual Mandela effect. I was 100% convinced he said that. Wait, what? Oh my god. Anyway. This is the one that I feel the most like a ripoff, because it didn't come included with the game, and I could have gone without it. But I'm glad I played it for completion's sake, if nothing else, you know. I would have felt shitty about playing 2 out of the 3 DLCs. I would have played it anyway, but I could have, it was alright. Could have gone without. Alright. We're entering the big cojones. I don't know why I said it like that. But obviously it is Xenoblade 3. This one has the most memes on there. Oh, Tyon is there twice. Should we take a second to enjoy all of these memes? What the spark? The Bard's got tunes. Post this cat as fast as you can. Some Lego Tyon. Tyon getting nerd reacted. Sexy Noah. N screaming. Riku. Yeah. I had fun making this presentation, okay? I had a good time. Enjoy these images. I just want you guys to have something to look at while I yap, okay? This one? Where do I even begin with Xenoblade 3? What a game. This is such a good game, you guys. Like, I feel like you guys don't need me to tell you that, but this is a really good game. So it did take me a while to warm up to it. I was really caught off guard by the premise at first. I just feel like it really threw a lot at me at once. It was like, okay, this is a world where we're fighting, and everyone lives to be 10 years old, and we all just came into existence, and everyone's like different species. Like, I just felt like it threw a lot at me right at the beginning, and I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna be chaotic. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna be kind of a mess at the beginning. And I had, like, so many questions. Honestly, I was a little bit frustrated with this game at the very beginning. I think I just was confused, I guess. Like, I feel like it kept just throwing things at me that I didn't understand. But I warmed up to it. Really, the carrier was the cast of this one. This game has such a good cast. There is not a character here that I dislike. I mean, you know, in the main cast, obviously, I dislike other characters, but all the characters are so likable. They have really good chemistry. They're awesome, and they really carried me through to the point that I was able to get, like, really into the story. And then that brings me to my next point: just crying, screaming, sobbing, shitting my pants. I cried, you guys. I don't cry at games that much. This game is so fucking sad. This game is so depressing, like, for real. So sad. Like, why? Like, why? And they just go make, like, Misery the game. It is, kind of weird how this game peaks in the middle. I do feel like, Chapter 5, where you watch all those cutscenes, is, like, sort of the climax, and then it keeps going for a while. I feel like the pacing maybe could have been tightened up a tiny little bit, but I don't have too many problems with it. I also feel like Ionos is generally kind of a less exciting world to explore from a gameplay perspective than the other two. Mostly just because most of it looks the same. Like, all the locations you find are those, like, colonies. It doesn't have, like, lots of cool cities. Like, I always remember, like, Xenoblade 2 had lots of really cool cities. Like, Mor Ardain was really different from Torragoth, was really different from, like, the central port. And I thought that was a lot of fun. But a lot of the locations in Xenoblade 3, are pretty similar. But that's a pretty small complaint, I guess. Like, from a gameplay perspective, I guess the world wasn't as exciting to explore or whatever. But, you know, I don't really hold that against it too much. Combat is fine. I like how chain attacks work in this game. I got really into the chain attacks. I like the TP system. I think it's fun. Sort of strategize and use your points and stuff. Other than that, I've got, like, no notes. Once again, I think the combat is perfectly fine. I like that you can change classes, but I kind of wish that that system was a little bit more expanded upon, because it was a little bit just sort of like, you get to 10, then you switch, and you get to 10, then you switch. I didn't feel like there was much significance to changing the classes. The world feels kind of less alive. Yeah, definitely. Like, there's kind of less personality to the locations, which makes sense, because it's this, like, dystopian hellscape where everyone dies. Yeah, like, the only really interesting location in Xenoblade 3 is the city. Yeah, Xenoblade 3 is a crazy game. It was very, very ambitious. And I think that it really pulled through, really executed on everything it set out to execute. I think it does a good job of combining the last two games in like a very literal plot sense. Like when the queens show up and they're like Queen Nia and Queen Melia, you're like, hey, what the fuck, Queen Nia and Queen Melia? And it really keeps you engaged. This one was a lot of fun. Really, really good game. I like this game a lot. So please enjoy my memes. We'll just post this cat kid. I like how the villains were tokusatsu villains. Yeah, I liked the villains of these. They were so silly. Okay, did you guys notice my social experiment, by the way? Can you guys pick out who doesn't belong on this slide? I just wanted to see if you guys would notice and call me out. I'm doing a social experiment. Who doesn't belong? I'll give you guys some time. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's fucking Flynn. I don't know. I just wanted to see if any of you guys would be like, "Why is Flynn there?" I don't know. I amuse myself. Look, I like SMT. I'm sorry. I like SMT, and he really does look like Noah. Okay. You guys see the Noah that I made on Dress to Impress? Isn't he kind of serving? Look how sad he is. Really good. Anyway. I noticed but said nothing. See, I thought that most of you would do that. Oh, why is my PowerPoint presentation? No! What? Don't look at that yet. Yeah, Xenoblade 3, man. This one was an emotional roller coaster. Jesus, why does he look like a British guard? He's a samurai. I guess. I haven't actually played this game. Don't call me a fake fan, okay? I just haven't gotten around to playing SMT4. I played SMT3. I played SMT5. But yeah, I love Noah. I love Tyon. I love Uni. I love Mia. I love Senna. Ugh. Why does he look like a British guard? Look, I did the best I could, okay? It's Dressed to Impress. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's hard. It's like, this is such a good game. It's like, what's to be said about this game that hasn't already been said? I have SMT5, but I still need to play it. Is it SMT5 or is it SMT5 Vengeance? Because you should play Vengeance. It's the version of SMT5 that's not, a scam. I didn't say that. SMT5 is the one with the femboy MC. Yes, it has a femboy MC. His name is Nahobino. I love him dearly. He's my little boy. Yeah, I don't have much more to say about this one. This game is crazy, man. Alright, and Future Redeemed! Woo! Future Redeemed! Wow! Future Redeemed also very fan servicey and fun. This one has like some of my favorite memes. This picture of Shulk. This picture of Shulk and the skeleton. I've been like sending this to people on Discord like all week while I've been making this presentation. This picture of Shulk and the skeleton. Sorry, this makes me fucking lose it. I don't even know. I don't know what it is about the Shulk and the skeleton picture. It's so funny. I'm not alone in this, right? Like, you guys also think this is really funny, right? Tell me you think that Shulk with the thing is funny. Xenobones? No, not Xenobones. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is like, it's quite fan servicey, but it's a lot of fun, you know? It's like, oh, literally like all those guys on the couch pointing meme. Like when Rex and Shulk show up, you're like, holy fucking shit, it's the Blow Drop Brothers. It's Rex and Shulk. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a really satisfying ending too, which is weird because I was so certain going in that this was gonna be a sequel and not a prequel for Xenoblade 3. It's the image of Shulk says. Yes, Shulk says. I was so, for some reason I had it in my head so deeply that it was going to be a sequel and not a prequel. And I didn't think, like, as a prequel, it's not that effective. I think it should be approached, I definitely think it was intended to be approached more as a conclusion to the trilogy than a prequel to Xenoblade 3, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels very final, even though it's technically, like, the beginning. It doesn't feel all too concerned with setting up stuff from Xenoblade 3 that much. If anything, like, it's more of closure for the Xenoblade 1 and 2 characters, which is cool. I like the new characters in this, fine. I especially really like Matthew. Matthew really grew on me. Take her or leave her. Glimmer, take her or leave her. Nicole's fine, I guess. Like, the rest of the, like, new characters, I'm like, okay, whatever. Matthew, he's pretty good. It was a nice, satisfying ending, even though it technically wasn't, like, the end of the timeline. It imparts on you... It imparts, the whole themes of the series. Like, they're gonna, like, set out and make a better future. Which is, like, it's kind of funny how they're like, yeah, we're gonna make a better future! When you know that that thousands of years of misery await this world, but, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about that. It's a really good conclusion. Fuck N for real. That boss fight was so bullshit. I hated that. Shulk and Rex new designs are so cool. Shulk and Rex look awesome in this game, just from a visual standpoint. It goes crazy. Why did they go to my neighborhood in Texas, though? Like, why did they go to the suburbs, though? I want to know. Riku lore. Whoever told me to go talk to Riku so I could learn the Riku lore, thank you so much. I'm so happy I know that. Guys, was that Riku? Oh. Guys, was that Riku? He's full of beans. Why do you have to 100% the game? Fuck those flags and 100 Ignas. Yeah, so I will say, even though the story of this game is so great, the gameplay is a little stupid. Those, like, incursion things where there'd be, like, a flag and then 100 enemies that would attack you at once. Kind of stupid. Did not like that. I will say, since beating Future Redeemed, I've been playing it a lot, actually. I've been trying to fill out, like, the encyclopedias and stuff. Which I think that the menu map thing that keeps your progress of exploration, of, like, how many treasure chests you found and how many locations you found and stuff, is a really, really good idea. I live for that kind of shit, okay? It satisfies me to no end to, like, fill out a big map encyclopedia thing with all the locations. Like, I've been having a great time just running around exploring in the post-game, because, like, now I have a Nael in my party and stuff. I've been having a great time with that, but I do wish, like, making it kind of such a harsh level cap is a little bit weird, but I do appreciate the menus and stuff that keep track of your progress, because that, personally, that really incentivizes me to play a lot more. I did not think that, I really did not think that after finishing Xenoblade, after finishing Xenoblade, and, like, being like, whoa, Xenoblade is over, party, I finished it, yay, that I would, like, immediately pick up my Switch and start playing Future Redeemed again. But I did, which is quite the testament to Future Redeemed, I think, because I did not think that I'd be playing Xenoblade again anytime soon, and I immediately started playing it again, so, you know, that's cool. Yeah, so, next up on my presentations, I've got a couple more slides left. I made a little ranking. This is just my opinion. Please do not get mad. This is my ranking. Number 6, Future Connected. That one's boring. Torna, could have done without it. Xenoblade 2, my least favorite of the main games. Future Redeemed, so fucking good. Xenoblade 3, so fucking good. Xenoblade 1, so fucking good, and it has Shulk. So this is my ranking. You know, it's just my opinion. It might be different from yours. I do feel bad. Like, I feel like Torna is so low, but it has steep competition, okay? There's nothing on this list that I think is bad, okay? It's all good. I just liked Future Connected and Torna and Xenoblade 2 the least, okay? It's not bad. I just like the other ones more. Alright? Do share your list. If you're a VOD watcher, leave your list in the comments. I'm trying to drum up engagement. Leave a list in the comments. And if you're in chat, leave a list in the chat or in the comments after the stream. I'm more likely to read it then. I do read all the comments, but... yeah, like, all of it's good. All of it's good. I do think this first one's probably pretty uncontroversial. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to get some further opinion. I'm really not deep enough in the Xenoblade community to know if this is like, if these are like bad takes or something. I don't know. Some of my friends who are into Xenoblade are always mean to me, and I can't trust them because I feel like I share their opinion with them. I share my opinion with them, and literally no matter what, they'll be like, you have a shitty opinion, but they're just trolling me. Anyway. Let's do the next slide. I made a little collage! My favorite characters! My favorite characters. I wanted to make like a top 10. I wanted to make like a top 10 ranking, but honestly I couldn't pick. Need to make up some drama to boost your channel. Yeah, guys, can everyone like go start causing drama? Can everyone go be like, guys, Amanda is so problematic. She literally ranked Torna below, She ranked Torna below Xenoblade 3, kill her or something, I don't know. That's probably not a bad take either. I also feel like, going back to this one really quick, I feel like it's kind of not fair to, like, compare DLC to full games, you know? But, like, Future Redeemed and Torna are such big DLCs, you know? But yeah. They're my favorite characters. Matthew, he made his way onto this list at the last minute. Fiora, specifically when she's a robot, though. Shulk, my love. Senna. Tyon, Rhine. Uni. Zeke. Melia. Nia, I don't remember if I said that. Nia, Melia. Very low res Noah. He's low res in this picture for some reason. And the goat. Turters. The goat. And by the goat, I do mean the turtle. Handling a man's turtle. I lied. Yeah, there's Tyon of I lied fame. Shulk of Shulk fame. Rhine of Rhine time fame. I don't know. I could say one for all of these characters, I guess. So these are my favorite characters. I put some heart emojis and stuff to indicate that they are my favorite characters. I was gonna make, like, a proper ranking of, like, here are my top 10 favorite characters, but I honestly, like, I didn't want to order them. I just wanted to make a nice collage. And I had fun making this collage. Remind me of, did you guys ever, like, make collages of anime characters and then print them out and put them in your notebooks or your binders or stuff in, like, middle school? That's what I made on Xenoblade. This is my Xenoblade character collage that I'm gonna print out and hang in my locker in middle school. But yeah, feel free to share your favorite character. Rebecca, who's your favorite Xenoblade character? Peak 2008 behavior, yeah. I wasn't in middle school in 2008, I was just a loser. Rebecca, who's your favorite Xenoblade character? This is hard, like, I honestly can't pick, like, one favorite character. It might be, like, Shulk or Zeke, or Melia? I really like Melia. It might be Melia. I don't know. It's really hard. That's why I didn't pick one, I just made a collage, you know? You can't make me pick. I got a collage! I was like, Riku and Manena could be somewhere on this list. I really like those two. Okay. My favorite Xenoblade character is Fother? Dither? Fither? Fither mentioned? He died though, so. Why isn't Alvis in the picture? I think I could have put Alvis. I don't know. Alvis, like, I like what Alvis represents more than I like Alvis as a character. I just like how he just shows up and causes problems and then runs away and is funny. But as a character, he doesn't stand out that much. I like his design. I like how he has white hair. Also, I feel like Mio should have been on this list. See, like, Xenoblade has really, really good characters. Like, this is a good problem for a series to have. That I can't fit all my favorite characters on one slide. Or, like, because I feel like I could have added... Like, I could have added Mio. I could have added Dunban. Maybe I could have added, like, Gondor. The girl. Yeah, like, there's so many characters that could have been on here, okay, guys? Like, cut me some slack. I was just wanting to make a nice collage, and I started running out of room. Okay. Which one is Melia's sister? Oh, I forgot her name. Where's Alana dressed to impress? She's right here. That's Noah dressed to impress. Ugh. Don't look at that. She was actually there, yeah. Lack of Poppy. Oh, yeah, I really like Poppy, too. Yeah, I feel like Poppy is hard carried by her design. Like, Poppy's personality doesn't stand out to me, but she is very cute. Okay, next up, I'm going to subliminal message affirmation. You all have to believe me when I show you this text. I understand the plot of Xenoblade Chronicles. I know what happens. By the way, this slide kind of aesthetically pleasing. I thought it was nice. I understand the plot of Xenoblade Chronicles. I understand what happens. I understand. I know everything about Xenoblade Chronicles. I know all the lore and I know everything. That said, I have some questions. I have some questions. Ignore that one that's crossed off. That one's not real. Okay. These are my questions for you, chat, because I know you know. I know you fuckers know. I know you motherfuckers know. Okay, first question. Where is the rest of the where are the rest of the characters in Future Redeemed? Like, where's Zeke and Ryan and Dunban? Like, all the characters who are not either in Future Redeemed or somehow in someone's sword. Are they dead? Are they, like, in Origin? Where are they? Why wasn't Zeke in Future Redeemed? Why wasn't Zeke in Future Redeemed? Why wasn't Zeke in Future Redeemed? In Lucky 7, why? Why and how? In Origin? Wait, I'm getting multiple answers. In Origin? Is this like, if they're in Origin, did they die? Ryan, Zeke, etc. are just souls inside of Origin. Okay, why are they souls? Why are they souls and Rex and Shulk are not? They're, like, physically there. Is it because they're the protagonists? Or did they die? Or in the game, they're stored in core crystals in Origin. But why are Shulk and Rex there? Are they just built different? Because they're main characters? And everyone else is just in a shard? Wait, the worlds, like, collided together, and then they made Origin. Shulk and Rex were pulled out by Zed to fight Alpha. This is another thing. What is Zed? Is Zed, like, a human character from one of the two worlds who became corrupted? Or is he some kind of other entity? Because he doesn't really look like a person, and he is... he's awake, he's around. Yeah, I should have put that as a question. What is up with Zed? Shulk and Rex weren't assimilated into Origin like everyone else when the worlds merged. For any particular reason, or... Zed is a corrupted sub-AI system of origin. Zed is the collective fears of mankind. Okay, so some Persona bullshit. It's a guard process of origin, but also the concept of regret. Okay, I see. So he is like Persona boss kind of situation. Okay, all right. So Zed woke up Shulk and Rex from Origin. Everyone was in Origin. Everyone was in Origin after the worlds collided. And so everyone was dead, including Shulk and Rex. And so are we to believe that they had kids? Shulk and Rex had kids before the worlds merged together. When they were merged together, they all died. And their kids were like reincarnated as Kavesi soldiers, or Kavesi and Agnian soldiers. So shouldn't, like hypothetically, shouldn't, like, Zeke and Dunban and all those characters be reincarnated at some point? Like, shouldn't there be, like, a really young version of Zeke who's, like, a Kavesi soldier or some shit? Or Agnian, or whichever one he would be? Or are they just, like, not? Like, only some of them were reincarnated, so, like... It's like, that's the end. No, because they're in the sword. Why are they in the sword? Did Riku do that? Did Riku put them in the sword? It's only the kids. Did Riku put them in the sword, though? Everyone else was simply left dormant. Yes, Riku and Melia. Okay. Alright. I think I understand, mostly. What I know is, if Riku and Melia made Lucky 7 using the souls of their friends, for what purpose? Does the souls of their friends make it more powerful, or is it just like a purely symbolic gesture? Or... Melia created Lucky 7. That's my other question. How did Melia and Nia... I should have put more questions on this. According to the art book, Lucky 7 was what Fiora wanted to turn into when she was brought to Ionos. So is Lucky 7 just Fiora? It gives you their strength, yeah. Souls, thoughts, memories. More power. Okay. I think I understand. I think I understand enough. Should we move on to my next fucking question? Because I don't understand anything. What Nia and Melia, how did they become the queens? Were they awoken by Zed also? Or did they just never go into Origin? Or were they just built different? How were they awake? How were they awake if everyone went into Origin when the worlds collided? Did they just, like, do that for fun, or... They were queens before Ionos. I know, but, like... why aren't they in Origin, though? Melia and Nia were also killed and reconstructed. Reconstructed by Zed? Because they operated, or Melia and Nia are the administrators of Origin. Right, so they built Origin before or after the worlds collided together? They got reconstructed first by the system. So is the system before? Okay, before. With Torna. Alright. So when you guys say the system, are you referring to, like, the Trinity processor, or... He has a queen because Gigatron and Rex said so. Thank you, that's helpful. My Origin's first process seems to be reconstructing a certain number of specific people to oversee the world recreation. Okay, so Origin itself is like a big computer. And Origin, like, revived Melia and Nia to run stuff. Ontos is the system. Which one is Ontos? Alvis. Okay, Alvis. How many names does Alvis have? Actually, my next question is Alvis related. So was Alvis, like, always evil alpha, or did he become evil at some point? Like, when Shulk, when baby Shulk was rising up, was rising up Alvis in Machina Forest, was he evil? Or did he later become evil? Basically, Alvis Alpha first built everything up and then became angry or something. Yeah, like, what I didn't fully understand in Future Redeemed was Alvis's, like, motivation for, I guess, trying to destroy Ionos for, like, some reason. He's technically not evil at all, just cold neutral. So why was he trying to possess Nile and kill people then? Yeah, I get that he's not evil, but what was he trying to accomplish there? He repeated this problem. So he just, like, Ontos just destroys and recreates stuff, like, because that's all he knows how to do, so he just does that. Yeah, about factory reset. Oh, okay, so he wasn't, like... I guess Alvis as a character seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, to be the character who suffers the most from, like, retcons. I think a lot has changed about him since the inception of the character on the fucking Nintendo Wii. So, shepherd along the lives of the city to a new world. Okay. Alright, so Alvis is like, he's just doing stuff. He's just doing shit. I put What's Up with Xenosaga on this list, but honestly, I don't care. Do not tell me anything about Xenosaga. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't want to know about Xenosaga. Okay, this is my biggest question. So everyone get ready. Get your typing fingers ready. Did Xenoblade 3 actually happen? Like, what was up with the epilogue where Noah is young and then the time starts again? Did it not happen? Or just it happened really fast? Or like... My brain hurts. Yes, just really fast. It happened. But in fast forward. 1,000 years happened in 1 second. How did that work? And why was Noah... So, okay. So, like, Noah is, I guess Noah is from, like, Xenoblade 2 world. Right? So, Noah... Let me... Everyone stop your typing fingers for a second. I'm not let me explain to you my understanding. Noah is, like, a little kid in Xenoblade 2 world. Oh, Noah is Xenoblade 1 world. You're right. Yes. Sorry, I got mixed up. Noah is a little kid in Xenoblade 1 world, and he... So then, like, the two worlds, they collide for just, like, a second. And in this second, this whole thing happens where Noah, because he's a child, and Uni and all of them, like, die, and they go into Origin, and then they get reincarnated a bunch of times. They do all of everything, and then they finish Xenoblade 3 and everything. And then but then, like, if it all really happened for 1,000 years, how does time just pick right back up again and Noah is there again? Or, like, it's like another reality, like it happened to a different Noah. Origin recreated the worlds exactly as they were before they merged. The Noah in the opening was killed. What? Oh wait, I need to scroll back up and chat. The Noah in the opening was killed. Everything's recorded in Origin. 3 happened. Origin restarts. Noah and everything is reconstructed. Okay, so Origin makes everything again. Why didn't it do that from the beginning? Why did it wait 1,000 years to do that? Anyways. So, like, that's kind of sad, though. Like, do you think that Noah and Mio, who, like, don't remember anything, will they, like, meet again? Because Mobius. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because they wanted the endless now. Right, okay, I get it. That makes sense, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry that I'm so stupid, you guys. I'm sorry that you guys have to, like, explain everything to me. I didn't realize that, like, I thought the conflict was just that they wanted to end the, like, death and killing and flame clock cycle, not that they wanted to reset the whole world. The future redeemed ends with the 2 worlds merging means they'll meet again, right? Okay. Alright. Okay, so basically it all happened and then everything just got reset to right like 1 second after it happened. So it did really happen, just technically, like the Noah from the opening cutscene and the Noah from the epilogue are different people 1,000 years apart. That's kind of crazy. Imagine if that happened. Like imagine if literally right now, like 1,000 million years passed and we just didn't know because a computer reset everything to right now and we just never know. Is that kind of crazy? Right, okay, that makes sense. That's so unclear. I feel like the game should have made that clearer. I don't even fucking know. Is this some art book shit or am I just stupid? I'm not reading a fucking art book. I'm not reading the art book. I'm not reading the art book. I'm not reading the back of the box for a mecha, for like a Gunpla set. I'm not doing any of that shit. That's what you guys are here for. You guys are gonna tell me about it. Read the book. No. No. I saw the art book in a store, like physically in a store. And I was like, oh, I could flip through the Xenoblade art book, but then I didn't, because I don't know, I didn't. Okay, next question. Did Shulk and Rex die at the end of Future Redeemed? Did they, like, go somewhere, or did they die? Because I kind of think that they died. But then, like, we didn't really see them die. They just walked away into the golden light with the Shulk skeleton. With the Shulk skeleton! No, not that. I'm putting him here. With the Shulk skeleton! They took over for Ontos. So they were running Origin the whole time in Xenoblade 3? Damn, I feel like they could have stopped Zed since they're so powerful. They're basically behind Z's movie screen. Damn, they were useless AF. What the fuck? What happened to Alpha? Did we like fully blow him up or what? They became NVIDIA chipsets. No, Shulk and Rex do not become NVIDIA chipsets. No. They were recreated after Origin restarts. So, I guess, like, at the point that... Like, because I think, like, in Future Redeemed, physically, Shulk and Rex are, like, what, like, 40 or 50? Like, how old are they? So, I guess, like... Like, the opening cutscene of Xenoblade 3 takes place, like, what, like, 20 or 30 years after the end of Xenoblade 1 and 2, which end at the same time. So yeah, so like 20 or 30 years, because Shulk is like Shulk is like 18 in Xenoblade 1. Did the worlds, like, collide for any particular reason? Or is that just, like, something that happens? It's just, like, they drifted into each other? Or did that just happen? The game is so confusing. I need to put my manifestation on screen right now. They were one originally, right? Because they were originally it was Earth. It was like normal world Earth with the suburbs. And then they were drawn back to each other. Okay. Okay. Restored to what they were. Alright. And then Cloud. Right, okay, 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 that makes sense. You guys, I could be so smart. Imagine all the real facts I could hold in my brain with all the space being taken up by Xenoblade lore right now. Right, okay, so like, Xenoblade 1 and 2 end at exactly the same time, right? Like, they're going on at the same time. Then, so with all is peaceful, all is chill. Rex and Shulk and Mithra and Pyra and Mia and Fiora and all them start having sex and having kids. And then, like, when those kids are, like, 10 or so, 10, 15 years later, the worlds collide together, and everyone goes into, like, Origin and they're asleep. Except for the kids who are reincarnated a bunch of times by Zed, who's like an evil computer program and also the manifestation of everyone's fear. Then Shulk and Rex, Alpha wants to like reset it again. Shulk and Rex are woken up by Zed to defeat Alpha. Then they defeat Alpha and then they take his place. And then all of Xenoblade 3 happens and the stuff before, like with N and stuff. Like, the stuff with N has already been going on because Matthew is N's, like, grandson. So then all of Xenoblade 3 happens, and then once no one of them defeat Zed, the world resets. They reset to right, like, 20, 30 years after Xenoblade 1 and 2. When the worlds collided. Is that right? Is that right? Is that correct enough? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you all for your patience. I know I'm probably sounding like an idiot. You guys who know so much. Thank you for explaining it to me. Thank you for your patience with my dumb doo-doo ass. Okay. One last question. Why Gondor the girl named that? Is she related to N and I missed that? Okay, I'll explain Xenoblade whenever you need me to. Okay, Rebecca, do it. Explain Xenoblade right now. Yes, how is she related to N? I totally missed that. Gondor is a descendant of Matthew. Oh, okay. She's Van Damme. Right. So is Matthew, like, the first Van Damme? Like, where'd that come from? So, like, Monica. Like, do we know who Gondor's dad is? He's like a... I feel like we saw that at some point. Okay. I guess, yeah, I think N is Van Damme. Because Van Damme was in Xenoblade 2. Did Rex, like, tell him that? Was Rex like, hey, you should make your last name Van Damme? Or are they just unrelated? Right. Okay, so she's descended from Matthew, who's descended from N. Okay, alright. Where'd they get the other names? Because aren't the other ones like House Doyle and House Ortiz and stuff? Did those names come from anywhere, or did they just kind of like make that up? Oh, okay, I get it. Rex, cause... Okay, right, cause Mio... Is it actually the other side? Cause Mio is, like, implied to be descended from, like, Nia and Rex is Van Damme. So it's actually Mio's side. Whatever. I don't even care about that. It was just bothering me. I don't have any more questions. Fuck you guys. I don't want to ask any more questions. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for explaining things to me. I really do appreciate the patience that all the lovely Xenoblade fans in my life, if you know who you are, you know who you are, have had to explain all this bullshit to me. You're all very kind. The origin of house names is not explained. I mean, I guess it's like real life last names, you know, they just came from somewhere, no one really knows. Okay. My overall series thoughts. So obviously this goes without saying. But very, very nice graphics and music. Always love the graphics and music. Excuse me. I really like the character and environment design. Really, really strong, like, design principles going on here. Gameplay, never really my favorite, but definitely not a hindrance. So I really like the overall story being told, even if it can get confusing, and I feel like some details are just kind of, like, weird. Like, it's like this kind of stuff where you have to have read the art book and know about this and know about that. You know, I kind of find that a little bit annoying. I do feel like you should be able to get the picture, but, you know, I think that the pathos really shines through, like, the story and message and characters that are being told. Even if I didn't read the art book and have you guys explain all that stuff to me, like, the message that they want to send still comes through, and I think that that's the most important thing in, like, a piece of fiction, right? It all comes back to this story about, like, forging your own future and like living for the now and living for the future. It's really nice. I love that. I love the themes. It's great. It's really cool how 1 and 2 don't, like, seem that connected for most of the games, and then right at the end they are, and then 3 is all about them coming together. Like, it's very, very cool. And I know that you guys have said, and the creators have said, that they didn't really have, like, Xenoblade 3 and stuff in mind when they were writing Xenoblade 1, but I think it's very, very impressive how they tied it all together in a cool way. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool, and I think that's it makes for a really strong trilogy. And I think a lot of long-running game series, that's where they swing and miss, is trying to connect things together in a way that is both satisfying and makes sense, and it's like thematically makes sense. So it's very impressive that they pulled that off in the way that they did, I think, because I've seen a lot of game series that I really enjoy stumble at the finish line when it comes to connecting things together, especially if it wasn't planned out like that from the beginning. But they did a great job, and, you know, I don't think Xenoblade needs my praises, but I'm happy to give them. It was a great time. British people, I just think it's overwhelmingly funny. I'm glad that I live in the timeline where we have, like, a classic sweeping JRPG that is all, like, randomly dubbed by British people. I just think it's funny, and I honestly really like it. I know that, look, dear British people, I know that I am American, and I make fun of your funny accents, but I actually think that there should be more, like, accents represented in anime and game dubbing, and it's very cool to hear the different dialects and the different personality that's given. Not every anime character needs to have, like, a vaguely US accent. Okay, I like hearing other accents in dubbing. I think it's great. I actually really enjoy the dubbing. The voice cast in this is just phenomenal. The voice cast in this is phenomenal. Like, basically, like, even the ones doing the goofiest, silliest voices, like all of the lead characters. I wish I knew their names. I don't. Noah is Harry Mac something. I don't know their names, but all of the voice cast is very brilliant. Everyone does a really, really good job. The voice cast is really, really strong here, and I think that that's underrated. I think that they really pull through. I think a big part of Shulk is his voice. His voice is amazing. Yeah, so love that. And then here's my little emo spiel. The community, the Xenoblade community has been overwhelmingly very kind and supportive of me as I embarked on this year-long journey to stream all the games. I've had so many Xenoblade fans come by my channel and say that they were dropping a sub or give me like monetary support or just come out to watch the VODs, and always willing to give me advice and talk to me in the chat and help me comprehend what the fuck is going on. And I know that some of you have spoken kindly about me and recommended my streams to your friends, and it's been very nice. Everyone has been very kind to me in the chat. Everyone's had a lot of patience with me, and I really, really appreciate it. And it's been so much fun. You guys have really made streaming these games just an absolute delight. I know that I yell and bitch and bang on the table sometimes, and I'm kind of annoying, but I really, really appreciate those of you who really stuck it out. Those of you who have been here since the very beginning, who watched me stream Xenoblade 1 a whole entire year ago, I recognize you and you're the OGs, and I love you. And even if you're just joining us today for the first time, thank you so much. If you're a VOD watcher, thank you so much. If we've been sharing the streams around, or just you know, enjoying them on your own, I really, really, really appreciate it, because this has been a community undertaking for sure. And I think that if you guys hadn't been so awesome and turning out to the streams, I might have given up at some point. So let's go into the next slide. Shulk voice, the future. So this is a little bit of a talk back. Tell me what games you would like to see next. It might be a little while. I probably won't embark on my next big JRPG until the new year, but I had so much fun, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, you know I'd put out some options, maybe Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Nier /Drakengard. As you guys know, I have a Discord and Twitter, where I'm always open to hear your suggestions. Fine, let me address the elephant in the fucking room. Let me address the rough part in the room. I thought I was fucking done. The day after. The next day. The literal next day. What did I say? I said that the day I finished this game, they would announce Xenoblade 4. Honestly, this is pretty damn fucking close. God fucking damn it. You're welcome. You're welcome for summoning this shit. But yeah, you guys... Alright, the bit is over. I'm actually really fucking excited. Don't even say that! They will! They'll announce Xenoblade 4 the day I finish this game. Watch! I'm actually really excited. It seems like a cool game. I'm really excited that it's multiplayer. I'm gonna try to loop some friends in, maybe have some collab streams. I know that this isn't coming out for a little bit, but I'm really excited about it. Part of me is really happy, actually, because I hate to leave things unfinished. You know, when there's technically a fourth game, when there's technically a fourth game, I would hate to only play 3. Entire Kingdom Hearts series. Look, I'm thinking about Kingdom Hearts. I really am. I've always wanted to play Kingdom Hearts ever since I was a little kid, and I just never did. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But I'm pretty excited to play Xenoblade Chronicles X when it comes out. I think that one will be pretty cool. But yes, here's my shameless plug. Please follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm using Blue Sky now. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze, but now I think I'm good. And also join my Discord server. It's nice. It's mostly pictures of cats, which is great. If you'd like to share pictures of your cats, that would also be excellent. But that is the best way to make your voice heard. If you have something you would really, really like to see me play, that would be awesome. Yeah. I would really love to hear your recommendations. But right now, I'm really leaning towards Nier, maybe. I think Nier or Final Fantasy. That's what I'm thinking about. So, before I head out, let me show you something. So, Saturday is my birthday. That's all. I'm having a birthday stream. I'm holding my funeral, as I am so old and elderly that I will now pass away. That stream will be on 7 o'clock on Saturday on my birthday. So if you would like to come wish me a happy birthday, pay your respects as I have now passed away from old age, send me a birthday present or something. That would be awesome. You know, no pressure, but you can give me a birthday present. And that birthday present could be games. I don't know. Or your presence would also be appreciated. Please come. Please come. I'm gonna try to get some guests on. We're just gonna chill and have a good time. It's gonna be a nice chill birthday stream, but I have passed away, unfortunately. So I will be passing away promptly. Good night. I made a blingy of myself. I made a blingy of myself to say goodnight to you. Don't ask, okay? I felt like doing it. Thank you so much for coming on this Xenoblade journey with me. Xenoblade is finally over. Don't look at that. Xenoblade is over. Don't look at that. Look at me. Don't look at that. Look at me. Xenoblade is over. I did it. I finished it. Yay. There's no more Xenoblade. Yay. Hooray. I love finishing games. I love it. I love it. But anyways, I'll see you guys on Saturday for my birthday. I'm so excited. I can't believe how old I'm gonna be. This is so fucked up, honestly. I'll raid someone. Maybe this Xenoblade. Wait, there's a rap song? A rap song? What? A rap song? That sounds insane. What the fuck? Why is there a rap song? That's very crazy. That's insane. Trying to see if anyone's streaming like an RPG. You know what? We're gonna raid into my birthday stream so you guys can go set a reminder. Set a reminder for my birthday. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for looking at my little presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I worked very hard on making it so beautiful. Also, to darkness, have a good night. I can't wait to never talk or hear about Xenoblade Chronicles ever again in my life. Okay, fine. Good night. Do your work, get some sleep, eat some food, drink some water, and take a shower. Goodbye.